Hi guys, Puddin here with a game in my Tier 10 Japanese destroyer, the Shimakaze.
Battle starts.
Now, this is a full 18-point captain, and instead of going with the Torp reload and another Tier 1 perk, I've gone with Vigilance and Superintendent. I just feel that the Shimi needs that little bit extra smoke because a full spec'd out gearing will outspot you, and your advantage over the gearing is your speed. So getting that smoke and being able to run away is very helpful, and it just seems to help me survive a little bit longer with that extra smoke. I'm a big firm believer in Vigilance, always has been, always will be. And I do believe I went with ATF on this over survivability because I can stealth fire into the ship. I've always used my guns in my Japanese DDs. Now, my initial game plan is come up here and obviously try to capture C, see what I can see, and do what I can to help my team. I'm going to come up to the island this way, kind of park right at the edge there where it just comes out, and kind of hold that corner. Now, what I like to do is if I see that nobody's capping it, I will just stop and kind of sit there because I know nobody's going to come around the corner. I usually, I just slow down a little bit, just to, maybe feel it out a little bit, see if somebody got to it before I did. But I am also running the, what are they, the F3 or the Zal Torps, the 8-kilometer Torps. I've always played an aggressive playstyle in my destroyers, and I just feel that these complement that playstyle so much more. And one of the benefits with them is they do reload a little bit faster. Now I do see some shots go out against our friendly battleship that's over there. And like I said, I see nobody's capping, and I'm the only one here. I figured the gearing would have been here by now if he was on this side. I'm just going to keep the Hindenburg spotted, and I'm just going to slowly back up. The Bismarck gets spotted, so now I know that, there's two very good hydro users over here. And this is when I noticed that the cap stopped moving, so I'm just going to start moving forward. Turn a little bit to see what I can see on this side, to see where they are. And there's the gearing kilometers from me. Oh crap, there's an Ibuki. The Bismarck was within secondary range. But luckily for me, the gearing popped his smoke. So there's no need for me to pop my smoke. I had those torpedoes locked on the turrets, but of course with me being spotted, he made drastic movements. Get one torp hit on the Ibuki as he gets hit by somebody else. I do believe the Bismarck turned in at the wrong time, and he gets hit with a torpedo. Now I'm coming back on to sea. We have the friendly Baltimore here backing us up, and I do believe there is a friendly Kutuzov in the area. Now I see nobody's getting a cap. There's no point sitting behind the island just playing the I'm going to stop them from capping. I'm going to try to reposition to get in a better spot to possibly get rid of one or both of these battleships. Our Bismarck is getting stuck, and I do believe he is going to start reversing. The other thing is, it's so early in a game, there's no point in just sitting on the cap. I might as well do what I can to try to alleviate so many ships, to alleviate some of the pressure this poor Bismarck is going under, and then just come back and try to recap. Now, I am going slow to try to get these... well, not like I can help these things get reloaded, but I am going I am going slow to stay in the area so I can drop these things relatively close to these guys still. At this point, I get spotted, and, you know, I just got to get out of there because, you know, I'm well within their secondaries. I'm popping my smoke, and, you know, because I'm already going away, my smoke is covering up my retreat. Now, those torpedoes were aimed at the Bismarck, but I knew both of them were there, and I knew both of them couldn't avoid them all. There goes the Torp. It's pretty much from full health to nothing. Get a nasty, devastating strike, and get the Bismarck.
We've got 2 of them.
Just like in real life, both of them were completely useless and didn't do very much. Now, it was lucky that I actually got both of them, but that's why I like the Zaltorps, because they had the speed to actually nail the Bismarck, and that was the guy I was aimed at, and I was just hoping for a couple of them to hit the Turpets, but luckily for me, it worked the other way around. Most of them nailed the Turpets, and just a couple nailed the Bismarck and finished him off. Now, this is what I'm saying. You know, the battleships are gone. The cruisers are relatively safe from those big guns. And, oh, crap, I get spotted. There's the gearing. I immediately just stopped. My smoke's on cooldown. Luckily for me, this guy decides to stop and reverse also. But he popped his smoke. With the Baltimore right behind me, I don't know why this guy popped his smoke. All it's doing is protecting me from him and from the Ibuki. They cannot see me. I can see them because, well, it's got to be the Baltimore's radar. I am spotted by aircraft, but, you know, at this point, this gearing just has to die. Now, you notice the Ibuki, I think, is going to try to turn back in and advance upon our 2 friendly cruisers, which I believe, like I said, is the Baltimore and the Kudasov. And I'm just going to go drop a bunch of Torps in there because it's not going to take very much to kill this guy or to put him on extremely low health for him to reassess the situation. In this game, there's 1 torpedo hit. There's 2. He's gone. I'm going to take the sea and try to get it now. I do believe the Hindenburg at this point realizes he's outgunned, he's outmanned, and he's just going to skedaddle out of here. Now, one mistake I did make in this game was I should have went around this backside of this island to go after the Hindenburg instead of turning to come back and help the Kudasov. I do stop to get this cap. But as you can see here, the enemy team has got 20 points. As soon as somebody dies, it's game over for them. There's really not much they can do. But like I said, if I would have came around the other side, I could have possibly gotten to Hindenburg, or could have kept him spotted and really not have worried about the cap, but I was just a little bit greedy for EXP. Now, guys, unfortunately, the rest of this is not very much. As soon as the Hindenburg gets respotted, he gets nuked by, I believe it is the battleship in the area, and that's going to be game, so I'm really not going to subject you guys to a couple minutes of really nothing going on. We do pull off the win, obviously, but now we're going to look at the post-battle results. 132,000 damage, double strike, devastating strike, 3 ships sent to the bottom of the sea, #1 on the team with base EXP of 1,800. Made 100 grand credits, but I don't play my top tier ships to make money. I play them because I enjoy them. 3,000 damage coming from main batteries, 125 from those glorious 10 torpedoes that connected. Just want to say we do appreciate all the support and comments you guys do give us Thank you guys very much. We do love all the replays that you guys send in. Please keep them coming in. The email address is in the description. Please hit that like and subscribe button and have yourselves a great day.